Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics. Another release today. It's not restocks, it is brand new fabrics, and we have a Lush Sunday special for you again today, which we haven't had for a week or two in November. We've missed out on a few of them. We have, let me count them up for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new fabrics for you. Probably should have done that before I started filming, sorry. 8 new fabrics today, a nice mix of bases, nice coordinates, some matching threads, all the usual stuff. So the first one I've got for you today is a DTY. Now I do have a few DTYs here, and I've got some more on the way because I do think it's a really nice base for summer. It is poly, so it is 95% poly and 5% spandex. So that is something to consider if you do struggle with poly. But sometimes it's not necessarily the poly, but it's the treatment of the fabric, I think, that makes you feel a bit warm. This one is a lovely, so DTY is a lovely, slinky, cool feeling fabric. So it's got beautiful drape. It's got really nice stretch. Both ways. And of course the drape is just gorgeous. So it makes it really nice for summer. It's 170 GSM, this one. Isn't this the most beautiful print? I love it. I think a pair of palazzo pants out of this fabric would just be amazing for a warm night, a warm summer's night, or perhaps a not so hot summer's day, or if you just wear pants all year round, then any time of the year. So this one's called Animal. And I do have a thread. Oh, I just put the 1000 with it. So you've probably got something similar at home. Just a white or an off-white will go just nicely with that one. So this one looks great with the tan, double brush poly, and the latte, double brushed, and my favourite colour, the burnt caramel. Isn't that gorgeous? Imagine pants out of this and then a top out of this. Oh, be beautiful. Gorgeous outfit. So this one is Animal, and it's a DTY. So DTY stands for drawn textured yarn. It really doesn't tell you anything about the fabric. So just DTY, and it's just a slinky poly knit. Might be the best way to describe it, but it's really nice for summer. Okay, that's that one. Next, I have 2 new Athletic Performance colours to show you. So our Athletic Performance, it's quite heavy, it's 250 GSM, it's 80% poly and 20% spandex. And we have some photos to prove that it is squat proof. So squat proof meaning if you bend down to do a squat, it doesn't go white or see-through or anything like that. So it's really nice, this stuff, for leggings primarily, really. It's great for leggings, but you could also make some athletic tops from it. One of our customers has made a beautiful pair of pants, dress pants, out of this fabric. I think Mel has a dress to show us this weekend out of it. I have a half-made dress that's been sitting in my sewing room for I don't really know how long. I'm not sure that it's ever going to get finished because kind of in the, the work in progress pile now, a little bit buried. We'll get there one day, I'm sure. So this one is Mustard. So it's got really great stretch and a nice firm stretch, this one, which is what you want, both ways. It does have nice drape. So, I mean, athletic wear drape isn't often that important, but you don't just have to use this fabric for athletic wear. As I said, great for pants, great for dresses, tops, you name it. So I have a thread for this one. It's not a perfect match. It is 1172. But if you're remote, if you have to order things online, this might be a good bet for you. But if you can take your fabric to the shops, you might get a better match in another coloured Rasant or a Gooderman or something like that. So this is Mustard Athletic. And the other one we have is quite bright. It's Kelly Green. It's actually a bit brighter than it's showing up on my screen right now. That's very pretty. So we've got the Kelly green as well. And I don't have a good thread match for this one, I'm sorry. So I've got nothing for that one. So there are two Athletic Performance knits. Next, I have Rayon Spandex. Now, Rayon Spandex can be a little bit of a controversial fabric. It has a lot of stretch and not a great deal of recovery. So if you're newish to sewing, you might wonder what on earth I mean by recovery. So recovery is how it recovers from its stretch, basically. So some fabrics, you'll stretch it out and you'll just feel it'll just go straight back to how it should. But this one, the more it's stretched, it kind of grows a little bit each time. Put it in the wash and it's straight back to the way it was, but that doesn't help you during the day when you're wearing it. So the risk with Rayon Spandex is that your garment will get a little bit bigger on you during the day. That might be perfectly fine for some garments, and it also does depend on the sort of garment that you make. I have no issues with Rayon Spandex t-shirts because it doesn't have a huge amount of fabric, so it's not really heavy to draw it down and to stretch it out during the day. Something like a maxi skirt or a maxi dress, I might have a few more issues with stretching out with that. Hemming it can help. That'll give it a little bit of stability in there. Using clear elastic in seams can really help. And if you're not sure how to use clear elastic, we do have a how-to video up in our Facebook group. So if you go into our Facebook group and to the photos, there's an album called How To, and you'll see the clear elastic tutorial in there. So this one though is called Serenity Mist. It's super, super pretty. It's a beautiful green and the pinks. Rayon Spandex has really nice drape. So you might wonder, well, why on earth would I use this fabric after all those things you've just said about it? You would use it because it's lovely and soft. It's rayon, so it feels beautiful to wear and it breathes really nicely. It is about 170, 180 GSM, so it's lovely and light. It's got the gorgeous drape. It has a lot of things going for it, but the thing that's going against it can really hold people up with sewing this one. So just think about what you might want to make out of it. You know, if you've got a cute little t-shirt pattern or a little tank top pattern or something like that, this is perfect for it. Or if you want to do something that's a little bit longer, just consider using some clear elastic and giving it that little bit of extra stability. Okay, I don't have a matching thread for this one today, but I do have some coordinating fabrics, and I don't have them all on cards. Some of them I've just got the fabric here. So this one is Timeless Teal, cotton spandex, to go with this one. And we have Tickle Me Pink, Rayon Modal. We also have Sherbet, Rayon Modal. This is so pretty, this colour. It's so bright and it's lovely. Sand, double brush poly. Looks really nice. And let me dig through this little pile here. Pumpkin Spice. Get that down. It's really nice with those flowers. It's really pretty together. What else do we have? Olive Branch. Sorry, those ones. It's a fabric that I'm picking up, a cotton spandex. So Olive Branch is cotton spandex. It looks really nice in there too. And Latte. Where is Latte? I've already used that one, I think. Oh, keep falling off. It's because it's falling off my kimono. Latte double brush poly. So I didn't sew anything out of this week's fabrics, even though there are a couple that I really wanted to. I just didn't get the time. So I've just gone with some golden oldies today. I've got my Ghost Crepe Hope in Black kimono, which I'm teasing you a little bit here because this fabric is sold out. But we do have some other Ghost Crepes, and Rayon Challis makes beautiful kimonos as well. This particular kimono pattern I don't think is available anymore, but there are quite a few others out there. And I've got my black Rayon Modal Every Me tank, which is an absolute favourite in my wardrobe. As soon as it's washed, I want to put it back on again because it's just so lovely to wear. Okay, next we have a print that you've seen before in a different colourway, and this one is beautiful. I'm not sure if it's Christmas or Chinese New Year, or perhaps you could wear it for both. But this is Glisten, and it's another ITY. So Glisten in red, and Leanne has made a gorgeous dress out of this one today. So pretty. Look at that. So it's got some gold foil on it. Whenever you have something with foil on it, if you do want to machine wash, then wash on cold and probably in a bag. Because any zips or buttons or Velcro or anything like that on other clothes could easily scratch it and have it to start to peel off. But also don't ever put it in the dryer. A dryer is the death sentence for anything with foil. Maybe not the first time, or maybe the first time, but it will eventually come off. So don't put this sort of fabric in the dryer, or any fabric with foil on it. Okay, so this one, ITY is, I haven't shown you the stretch or anything. ITY is 96% poly, 4% spandex. So it's still got the poly in it, but it's another slinky fabric. It's very, very similar to DTY, but this one has more, it's a little bit more slinky feel. Now I've sewn this fabric up, and it's not, the slinkiness I don't think makes it tricky to sew at all, but it does make it lovely to wear. It gives it, quite a nice cool feeling, and because it's got the beautiful drape, it just hangs nicely when you're wearing it, and it's got really good stretch as well. So I don't have anything out of this particular colourway, but I do have a dress out of the teal, and it's lovely, and I'm currently making a pair of sachet shorts for somebody else out of the teal, and I'm really excited to see how they turn out. They just happen to be my size, so I'll be able to try them on and see if I need a pair for myself. Okay, so this one, you can use 510 as your thread for this, and it matches really nicely with white. This is white double brush poly, but we've got bamboo, we've got ponte, I think, we've got Spandex, and yeah, double brush poly. So there's a few options for the white. It doesn't just have to be that one. Tangerine double brush poly is an option to go with it, or cherry red cotton spandex is really nice with it too. Obviously black would look amazing, but we don't usually do the photos with the black. So that is Glisten in red, ITY. All right, next one. I've got a couple of people who've been in to visit the shop who were disappointed that they weren't able to buy this one, and I think they may have noted in their diary that this fabric is available today. So here it is for those people, and for anyone else who sees it and also thinks, wow, that's really cute. We have Dinoland. This is a cotton spandex. So it's about 170 GSM. It is, let me have a look, one of these non-directional, or at least vertically, prints. So you can see some dinosaurs are up the right way, some are up the wrong way. So you can choose which way, or if you're struggling to fit your project in, you can kind of turn your pieces around and you'll be pretty safe. So it's a really cute grey background, lots of really nice colours in here. A reasonably small print, which makes it nice for kids. Kids t-shirts, even if they're small, the dinosaurs aren't too big. Let me hold up a spool of thread so you can see. So that's against the upside down one, but it's smaller than the spool of thread. Where's one of these really tall? There you go, that's the tall dinosaur. It's about the same as a spool of thread. So that's not too big, which is great. Okay, so it's got some nice stretch, not a huge amount, but enough. Just a bit more than vertical give. So it does have some give there. And there's your drape. So it's quite wide, I believe. These ones usually are. So it's wider than me, wider than I am tall. I'm going to guess it's about 170 centimetres. I'm 163 centimetres, and I've got about that much left when I stretch myself out. So let's say 173. Okay, so we have some thread, number 132. We'll go with that one. And our colours, Shamrock Green, looks really nice. Sapphire, cotton spandex is really lovely with it. What else do we have? Oh, Chantilly, which I've forgotten to pick up. That was silly. That's an off-white. Chantilly is a rayon modal, so it's just an off-white to go with these little guys. Camel to match these little guys. And bright coral, rayon modal. So there's a few little options there. Great for boys or girls. There's plenty of different colours, so hopefully there's something that will suit your little one or you. It's not just for children, adults can wear it too. So this is Dinoland in grey, cotton spandex. Two more. Now this next one is one that I wish I'd had time to sew up. I've been eyeing it off since it arrived. It's a 100% cotton woven and it's called Magical Night. And it's just the sweetest little print with the cutest little colours. They're just really soft colours. What I wanted to make was a pair of Emerson shorts. So I've made Emerson shorts before out of the chambray, 100% cotton that we have. And I thought that these would be really cute as the Emerson shorts. I could choose a few different colours for t-shirts to match and it would look quite nice. So obviously there's no stretch to show you with this one because it is a woven. These wovens have been about 142 to 145 centimetres wide. I've forgotten to note down what this one is, but it will be up on the website so you can check. So they are a little bit wider than your average woven. This being a 100% cotton has a little bit more structure to it, so it doesn't just drape straight down. It does kind of stand out a little bit on its own, which can make for some fantastic garments. And it has a little bit of a crisp feeling to it. Beautiful to wear for summer, really, really lovely. So this one, oops, just about put it right over my head. I've got 805 to match. It's not spot on. You could probably use a navy that you've already got at home. It's not the darkest of navies, but you might have something there that already works, so you might not need to buy another one. Okay, so this one looks nice with the sherbet rayon modal and peach double brush poly and pasture cotton spandex, mint double brush poly, that's really cute, and melon cotton spandex, that's lovely. I kind of had in my mind one of the bamboos, either the pink or the rose bamboo, but we haven't got that one there, so maybe they didn't match. So this is Magical Night 100% cotton. It's lovely. Okay, we are up to our Lush Sunday special, and I have made it another woven this week. I hope that doesn't put you off. I'm trying to get some of these newer bases out, and it's a newer base to us, it's not a new base, but we are very much knit specialists, knit fabric specialists, but I am trying to put some more woven fabrics in there because it is nice to have a little bit of a mix. It doesn't take away from all the knit fabrics that we have. We still have way more knit fabrics than wovens, but sometimes wovens are just so lovely in summer. So this one, it's a Rayon Challis, but it has the wrinkle effect to it. Does it? Yeah, just slightly. Just a slight little wrinkle effect to this one. Let's go this way. So the wrinkle effect actually kind of gives it just that little bit of give, which can be nice as well. So Rayon Challis, it's 100% rayon, a beautiful lightweight woven fabric. It drapes beautifully. You see the difference in drape between this one and the cotton? Let me hold up the cotton so you can see the difference. They even sound quite different. This one sounds a bit crispy and this one sounds kind of silent. You'll see the difference in the way that they drape there. So the cotton, which is this one, just has more structure to it and less drape, whereas this one just falls beautifully. They both have their place. So there are, you know, different garments where you're going to want more drape or you're going to want a little bit of structure. So they both work really well. So this one is called Daring. And as I said, it's a Lush Sunday special. Because of the wrinkle effect that it has on it, it does have a little bit of give. Let me see if I can get it up nice and close so you can just see that slight little wrinkle effect that's there. Then you can just pull it out a little bit. That's really cute. Okay, I've made Louise a top out of this one. It was the, is it the Make It Happen by Pattern Emporium? The long and the short, long at the back, short at the front. That one. It's cute. So this one, I've matched it up with 1453, but again, it's really got a whiter and ivory type background, so you may well just have something at home that will already work for that one. So we've really just put this one with white. Of course, black would look amazing with it, but we don't do the photos with black. So any of the whites, but this is our Sunday special for today. Very pretty. I'm excited by it. And whilst there's probably a little bit more work to do in woven sewing, I have done a few woven sews recently and I've actually enjoyed them. I had to build myself up for it, but once I got there, I quite enjoyed it. Isn't it funny how we're very much, we either sew knit or we sew woven and we don't want to cross to the other side, whereas actually they're both okay to sew, they're just a little bit different. Okay, so that is everything for today. I don't think I've got anything more to tell you today. We've had our open days. They're all done for the year now. Thank you for those who came in. They're all finished. No more news just yet. That's it for today, and I'll be back with some more for next week. Thanks so much. Bye.